It's going to be a good show. I'm excited.
Supercross is crazy.
Oh, it was wild.
It is going to be a good show. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for the race recap show of Foxborough. We've got a good highlight reel that we're going to be talking about today.
Lots to talk about.
I mean, what tops it? I mean, the 450 main wasn't as traumatic, but this has got to be competing with Detroit for the most crashes and carnage we've seen this year.
Just wild things happening.
All over the place. Yeah. Hands getting handed.
That one blew my mind.
RJ is crashing all over the place. Yeah, it was pretty rough. But what's going on, everybody? I'm Chase.
I'm Christian.
We are the RMFantasy SXperts. Thank you for tuning in live. We've only got a few more of these shows, so sad to see it coming to an end, but it's going to be a good time.
We'll have some winners here soon.
I know,
so
and we saw the points. It changed. We still have Bravis out front leading.
It's been there for a while.
But second and third, we've got some newcomers to second and third place right now.
Points are tied in there, dude.
I know. What did I put there? 30. How many points separate the top 10? It's not a lot. 39 points right now are separating the top 10. So we got Bianca, 867, is now in second. Let's see. And Bianca is 13 points down, tied. Second and third are tied right now. You got Seats, 331. Gosh, it's coming down to the wire.
Mama Kim making moves in 15th.
And we're double points round in Salt Lake City.
We're going to know because these points are going to get shook up. After this round, you got to remember, if you've been playing all season, you are going to lose your lowest scoring round.
Yeah.
You're going to drop a round, so don't freak out.
When that happens.
If your points look off, double check, make sure. So,
taking it race by race.
It's going to shake up for sure.
Okay, well,
732 points, David Poole. That's good.
That is really good. Jeez, it's a lot better than I'm doing. Goodness gracious. Hey, do not forget, too, that for Monday's show today, after this is done, we are giving away the 20 tickets for our hometown race. Salt Lake City, the last round. So if you live here locally or if you want to drive from maybe a bordering state, Wyoming, Colorado, whatever, put in the comment sections after this video, not live, comment after and tell us if you can make it to Salt Lake City and how many tickets you would need, and we'll see if Rachel, our girl that selects people, she'll select some winners. So just comment after the video.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I got a lot to talk about, so let's get to our results here real quick. So Jason Anderson, probably should have known this guy was going to repeat. He just looks so good in Atlanta.
I didn't pick him to win, but I knew he was going to win. But I still took Sexton.
Heuristic mistakes.
I was going strategy-wise, dude. I knew a lot of people didn't pick Sexton to win, and he looked good.
I know.
So I was going for the long shot to make up points.
So you put Sexton in first?
I did. I knew he was going to win, but I was risking it for the points.
I left Tomac in there just because I felt, Tomac wants to just beat Jason. And for a second there, I was like, oh, here we go. I had Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, like top three. I was like, dude, could be a great night.
He started good.
Yeah, he did, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But Chase Sexton, another solid ride, so 2 seconds in a row. Marv, another third. Mookie, he got fourth. You had Justin Barsha in fifth, and then Ryan Brees.
Dude.
Holding it. Or sorry, Kate Clayson.
Yeah, he
holding it down for the wild card.
Dude. I had Brees in there for most of the race. But
Starling
driveway racer, dude's the real MVP on the week. That man did not put Tomac in his top five or woman. and scored a brand new 6D helmet because of it.
See?
I mean, we all were moving Tomac down. Well, most people were moving him down.
Didn't.
He took the risk and took him out of top 5. Look what it did.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Why? Well, I don't know. I mean, that's big risk, but what do you do?
JP, that is a great question. I don't think we've seen the last of RJ's crashes, unfortunately. Free airfare, we got...
Not to the races. You just get tickets.
Yeah, you just get tickets. Come
Travel
on now. Don't be greedy.
Travel
we'll
and lodging's up to you.
I'm late to the gate. 56 points for Jason. Not
Dude,
bad.
Robert M. is killing it.
Yeah.
60th overall. That's good.
Jeez.
That's dang good.
I got 38 points. What did you get? I got Barsha right, and that was it. And then a few guys off by 1.
I got 30 or so points. It was the same as every other week where I have a perfect picks like half the race, and then I end up with nothing.
And that's usually how it goes. All right, so stats. Average score was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
decent for Tomac not being in there.
Yeah, with Anderson and Sexton, though, I think a lot of people throwing him in there. So average score was 46.5.
Yep.
No
good.
perfect scores, though. Not
30
Tomac
people,
out.
though, got 5 picks correct. So,
wow.
still pretty good. 35% got at least 2 picks correct. 46, almost 47% had 4 of the top 5 riders in their top 5. So that's where most of the points came from. Then only 5% got the wild card correct with Clayson. Bogle was the top pick. Second week in a row with a 22 finish. I don't know what's going on
What
with
happened
Bogle.
to him? It was like, we'll show the lap chart, but it was like halfway through.
I didn't see, but it didn't look good. Amart, though, had a lot of the wild card pick. He comes out, gets his best finish of his career.
Yeah, what did he get, 9th?
Yeah. So, and then 6.4% was with me with Brees. Man, he had it. When we pull up the lap chart, you'll see he was in there for so long, dude. This was what blew my mind. 42.5% had Tomac to win, where you go back 2 rounds, over 80% were picking him to win. So people are not losing faith in him, or just we're just thinking he's playing it safe more.
Sure.
So 37.5% had Anderson to win. More picked him in second place than first, and 17% had Sexton to win. I was one of them, just going for the long shot. His most pick position was 3rd. And over 60% of players had Malcolm in 4th or 5th. So everyone's putting him there. Webb was only in 53% of players' top 5 picks.
Wow.
Gets the whole shot. Does well. And Barsha, dude, only 38% are picking him in the top 5.
I know he's been sold. Brendan Brown here says he had the top 4 correct until Tomac stalled. That was like the second lap. Or no, that was a little bit later.
It was a little later.
It's like 3 or 4 laps in, but you knew things were going to get shooken up a lot by the end of it. Tomato.
Not looking good for Kenny.
That soundbite is going to haunt me forever.
That was the one of the year, dude.
Bike King says, can I say something, please? Well, Bike King, let me first say you didn't listen to me because I said comment after this video is done being live if you want tickets to Salt Lake City, not in the live chat. I still had hope, he says. Well, we all, yeah. All right, look it up here at the screen. Look at the lap chart. So, okay, I guess we'll talk about this now. Well, no, we'll wait. We'll get to our takeaways. Anderson rides good. What happened to Webb, though?
I don't know.
I mean, Tomac dropped back and faded. I wouldn't even say Tomac faded. We'll get to that. But Webb dropped back, and I didn't see anything happen. I don't know. He just lost a lot of positions.
He held him off longer than I thought he would, though. Like,
I mean,
Eli can block people up, dude.
Yeah, he's really.
He technically allowed Anderson to pass Tomac, really.
Yeah, I feel like Tomac was. Well, I feel like Anderson saw Tomac there and knew it's like, hey, if Tomac gets around Webb, Tomac can sprint away.
Yeah.
So I think Anderson, that's why he kind of like. It wasn't a dirty pass. I mean, it was hardly aggressive. Yeah, he just took it. And I think he just knew that he needed to get around him soon because he didn't want to get around Webb and check out. But then Webb dropped. But Marv, Stewart, those guys all rode really good. So I don't know.
I mean, what kills me though is Brees, though, dude. That's like half the race in the wild card spot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that wasn't shown much is Brayton too. He went from last all the way up to 10th. Pretty good ride.
I don't know. I didn't see. They didn't talk about Bogle, so I don't know what happened to him.
Dude, I just want to say it too. Hartraft was like struggling to make mains last season.
No, he's crushing it this year.
Now he's made every main this season in 9th place overall. Yeah. About to be in 8th. He's in past Wilson.
Did you watch the broadcast live?
Mm-hmm.
So I was calling a race down in Utah, but boy, Was the audio working during the
Oh no,
the 250 main?
they lost it, dude, for like the whole race.
Yeah, I watched the replay and I was like,
Yeah.
"There's no audio," and I didn't know if that was actually live too. Interesting.
And in all honesty, it was kind of nice. I mean, just
It was kind of cool.
it
You
was-
just hear the engine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they do a great job announcing too. It's just kind of different.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, it was uncharacteristic for them to not have audio.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic mistakes.
No, it was just kind of cool because you could hear the bikes and.
JP thinks that Tomac had clutch issues. Well, look, we can all have excuses for him. We'll talk about it.
I think
Yeah.
he just played it more safe than anything.
Did you like the 250s? No commentary. We got a poll right now. I liked it because it was just kind of different.
It was.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the good old days when they would just put the camera on the track during commercial break.
Oh, you
I
remember those
enjoyed
days?
that. I enjoyed that.
I remember those days.
watched
We got
that any
plenty
day.
of memes about that.
Ad free.
That was kind of wild.
Okay. Hated no commentary. No audio didn't bother Taylor. Interesting. All right. Well, look, we got some takeaways here. Amart misses the main by 1 spot in the heat, but then wins the LCQ, then gets a season best finish of 9th.
Yeah, that's huge, dude.
That is. That's a
Doesn't give
solid
up.
night.
Just keeps going on it, plugs away, gets the best career of his finish of his career.
Tomac had his worst finish of the season, the 7th, but to be totally honest, like, if Tomac wins his title and 7th is the worst finish of his year,
not bad.
I'm okay with that. Like, I don't, I think some people are kind of overreacting a little bit about Tomac's ride, and it's like, no. It's like, he did what he did.
No, I mean, it didn't hurt him.
No,
really.
not at all. Ryan Brees reeled in his 3rd straight 14th place overall finish.
I saw a lot of streakers, dude. A lot. I mean, Brees was one of them. We should have known he was going to go 14th overall again.
Marv is just holding it down. He's taken 3rd 3 of the last 5 rounds.
We're just asking why nobody takes 3rd. Him and Sexton are just locking down.
I didn't have Marv in my top 5, and I'm a fool. Well, because Atlanta, he had such a bad race. He wasn't on your mind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's probably why.
He's got more points than Webb, though, right now. It's crazy.
And he has a win. Webb hasn't won.
I wouldn't have bet on that. at the
Webb
beginning of
hasn't
the
even
season.
come close.
No.
Like, really, think about it. He's ran up front. He's led laps. Okay, I take it back. Daytona, he almost won. I spoke incorrectly. But aside from that, though, he has not looked like a guy that is there to challenge for wins.
I just never would have thought Muscano would have a better season than Webb, so props to Marv.
And more wins.
Yep. Then look at Henry Miller, dude. Made his second main of the season, last 2 rounds. He's taken 8th in the heat and then 17th in the main.
Okay.
So that man's streaking there. And then how did we miss this, dude? Kevin Moran's. In rounds 10, 11, and 12, he started 11th and finished 16th overall. So if 16th wildcard comes around, and then in the last 2 rounds, he's taken 18th place. So he's moved from 16th to 18th. That's the only place he takes.
Okay.
Lots of streaks going on.
Just a sample.
Colin Parks rips a whole shot on the 250 main.
That was awesome, dude. I love that.
Yeah, Jet's starts were just not very good.
Park held on to that top spot for a little bit, too.
Okay, let's see. It is sad, but Webb showed why he's no longer in the front. Why did he? I don't know. What did he show?
I
don't
think it's a conditioning thing. I mean, Marv's on the same bike, isn't
If
he?
you haven't raced your way into shape by this point, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's. I wouldn't say it's conditioning.
The whoops weren't gnarly. I mean, what was the reason?
Dude, I don't know. Everyone's talking about Tomac's weirdo ride, but I don't hear people talking about Webb fading.
I mean, to take the whole shot and then fade back pretty quick.
I'm gonna send him a Darth Vader helmet.
Yeah, I'm sure
My new thing.
he'll appreciate
Darth
that, dude.
Vader, dude.
Oh, Webb.
Bike King, you keep asking if you can say something. You can always say something.
You can type something.
Yeah, you can type something.
Still dealing with injuries. Probably that.
Who, Webb?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
he
he's crashed
rode
hard, dude.
Dude, he rode way better in Atlanta.
Yeah, but some of them injuries, they linger. You don't know how he
but
is.
linger this bad from a 4th in Atlanta, whatever he got to this.
I mean, to miss a round for the first time in years, he's got to be dealing with something. I like the injury.
Yeah.
I like the injury angle.
Okay. All right. Marv on old chassis, I believe. No, Marv is not on the old chassis.
So that's what I wonder. I mean, Marv's killing it on that thing.
Marv's not. No way. All right. Well, that being said, should we get into our highlights? Because there's a lot of them.
Up, dude. Let's check them out.
Let's start it out here. So we already did the Ricky's little goof there, but he tried to say uncharacteristically or uncharacteristic.
I would not want that job, dude.
Uncharacteristic mistakes.
That's a hard job. I'm gonna give him a free
It'd be
pass
hard
every
to
time.
say that and then like just mentally be like, "Hey, I just got to move on." Like I can't.
Well, you got to, dude.
I know. So complete chaos in turn 1 of the 250 Heat 2. So this happened. Coming around. This is where RJ's night just started off so good.
Yeah,
He's done that so many times where he just hits the back of somebody. He did it on that over-under and crashed really hard. He had another crash in this same race where, oh my gosh.
It's the first time we've seen dust this season.
And then right here, so that happens, and then in Hampshire, his bars are tweaked. He goes to the whoops section, and just as soon as he enters the whoops, immediately goes the wrong direction. Has another crash.
You got to give him props, though. I mean, having a tweaked bike and still, like, just going for it, like,
oh, yeah.
that's pretty crazy.
I had tweaked bars this weekend. I was racing, and I had tweaked bars, and I couldn't even go through a rut without falling over. But it's just like, but Hampshire, like, it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
How about Austin Faulkner and Varese get together in that 250 Heat?
I didn't like the crash, but there was a reason I was okay with it. Because
Why were you okay with
Chisholm got his first Heat win of his career, which was pretty cool.
Well, Chiz, they didn't show the crash on TV, which is annoying, but he crashed all by himself, so he got some help there. There's just a bummer, though. As soon as you see that, you're thinking, dude, Faulkner's hurt again.
Yeah, it looked like the same collarbone, too.
But what a freaking stud. He gets up and wins the main event.
Like, yeah, he crashed in the beginning of this heat. He crashes in the end.
Right to the
He's tough, dude.
face of the bull.
I don't know why he gets so much hate.
Who?
Faulkner?
I don't know.
I
I
like
think
him.
I think he had a couple years where his maturity hadn't quite got there, and he just sounded arrogant to people.
Maybe. I don't know. I never
he
got
was
that
just.
vibe.
You didn't?
I never did.
Yeah, I think. Remember, like when he was like qualifying, when he was winning a lot of races, he was just, I don't know, a little bit of arrogance. I think is what maybe people thought he was a little cocky. I don't know.
Striving and thriving.
At least Chisholm didn't. I remember when Alessi won a heat and cried in the podium interview. Remember that?
Yeah.
So Chisholm was
Good
looked
thing
pretty
we weren't
happy on
doing
that
meme
one.
contest back then.
Hey, if you win, a win's a win, dude.
No handouts. Exactly, Chase. Is that? Are you agreeing with me about Faulkner? All right. So what was next? Anderson washes the front. That was in the heat race. That's kind of what he did in
He kind of
Detroit
too.
No, he overshot it.
Yeah.
Couldn't slow down. Look at all those rocks. Jeez.
This whole track just looks rough.
It was loose and dry, and it just did not look like a fun racetrack. And you notice too that they made the rhythm sections, the jumps a lot peakier, which that's what they should do. It slows it down a little bit so guys aren't just going so
they
fast.
knocked the whoops down too. It looked like before the night show.
Yeah, why'd they do that? All right, well, Jeremy Hand goes for a ride and gets his hand stuck.
This one
ironically.
blew my mind, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw a rider get their hand stuck in the wheel.
Oh, that had to hurt though, dude. I
But-
mean, that just is a broken wrist or
Oh, it's not good.
Well, what's crazy is, too, when you watch it again, when he first crashes, his hand isn't stuck.
No.
So something happened when he was getting up. So,
it was
so
right.
Well, no, right here. His hand is
There.
free right there. It's not down on the ground. And then the next shot, you see it's stuck in the swing arm.
I don't
Dude,
know.
that net got a lot of work.
Didn't somebody in qualifying or a press day go into that
I
thing?
think it was
or-
one of the Futures kids jumped into it and they had to repair it. And,
Jeez.
but what are the chances you get your hand stuck and your name is literally Hand?
And you're in the Rocky Mountain tough blocks.
Those tough blocks are coming up.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta
true,
be
Josh.
on
You
edge.
could see his hand on the ground right there, huh? At least it looks like it. Maybe it was his boot. I don't know.
That's weird.
Freak deal. Hope he's okay. How about Webb's muffler
That one was
just
wild, too.
falling off in the middle of a heat race? And if you listen to the audio, you can hear how loud his bike was because now he's just a straight pipe. I remember I had an old 1985 Honda Civic. You know, back when I'm 17, I think I'm cool.
Probably had some bumps in the back.
Well, it had like big old holes in the muffler, and so it might as well just been straight pipe. And I thought it sounded cool, and that thing was like you could not hear yourself think just going 40 miles an hour down the road.
yeah, that one was
Oh, called it in the track walk. Let's see here. Freehill. I put he's taking a nap, but fortunately he got up, looked like he was okay. But gosh, that's the scary one.
worst.
I mean, just like Hand, like same type of crash, just went over the bars and he laid there. He had to been knocked out, and he laid there for a while, man. And that's just scary to see.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy that the rider he ran into just
Rode off.
Yeah, he got really lucky as well.
yeah,
Those
he's-
LCQs are wild, dude.
yeah, just what rider? Oh yeah, oh wow.
The bike rolls over him and he just keeps going.
How about Rod Bell? Did he think he was in fifth?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember who he took out right here. But Rod Bell, that's the last turn. And that's for fifth. Yeah, it's Bubba Pauly. That was for fifth place. Like he wasn't going to transfer if he passed him right there.
Every spot counts, I guess.
Like Ricky said, yeah, that was just uncalled for. But I wonder if he thought maybe.
Watch right here though. Pauly gets ran into in the right there, and so he gets taken out, and then all of a sudden he's just trying to get on the back and then some guy runs into the back of him again.
Maybe his mechanic told him the wrong position
on the board or something.
Yeah. Let's see. Hampshire crashes again. So this right here is just him. I don't know. Pierce went outside. Pierce didn't do anything wrong. RJ just literally jumped into the back of him. And Hampshire would have won that race.
Yeah, he
would have won it. Yeah, he was much faster than Pierce.
His fender got tucked in there too.
Yeah, he had to pull in. I don't know if they tried to fix his fender when he went in, but he went back out and the fender was still there. I was kind of bummed. Pierce Brown, he's from just up the road. He's about at 45 minutes north of us. His dad and his mom are freaking awesome. So I was thinking maybe this was his chance to win his first main event, but
yeah,
I think he just lacks a little bit of that just raw top-end speed that some of the other guys have. But they can work on that, man. He is riding really good.
I mean, it's only a matter of time, I feel like,
okay,
for him to get a win.
All right. Anderson gets into Tomac, so this will bring up our next talking point. We want to know what your guys' opinion is on this. So Tomac does it, or Anderson comes in, does not do anything aggressive or dirty here. He just goes in. They don't even make contact. I love how Tomac picks his feet up right there, just like nervous.
Yeah, I just wonder in his helmet if he was just like,
Yeah. He kicked his right leg. He did it twice. He kicked his right leg out twice. I think he's just trying to keep his balance because he's on that berm.
That was a sick pass, honestly.
It was, dude. All right.
He was going for it. I loved it.
But, okay, so this brings us to our talking point. People are talking about how this was it was scary how reminiscent this was of one of those weirdo where Tomac just has a brain fart or just rides so tight that he just fades back and gets like a 12th or 13th or something weird. I am not on board with that.
No.
Just because, and here's the poll. Was Tomac playing it safe or one of those weird races?
I was playing it safe.
And the only reason I say is because he was riding aggressive in the beginning. He was trying to pass Webb, so you can't say he wasn't pushing. Anderson made that move on him. And Anderson needed to because if Tomac got around Webb, Tomac could have checked out and possibly ran away with it. So Anderson knew, I have to get around Tomac sooner than later. So Anderson did what he had to do. But after Tomac did that, he stalls the bike. He goes back to fifth-ish, right around there.
Then faded even more.
Yeah, he lost 2 spots after that. But you know what? After Tomac or Anderson got around him, Tomac at that point, what does he have to gain? Trying to push hard to say, because he's not going to pass back Anderson. He's not going to be able to make up that much time. What does he have to gain just even trying to get on the podium other than making a little bit extra money?
Yeah, nothing really. I mean, your eyes got to be on the championship at this point.
Yeah, so it's I don't know.
He
I wouldn't even
leaves
say
43
weird.
points up. That's a dub.
Yeah, no, as soon as that happens, it's whatever. And John Tomac did an interview after the race with Daniel Blair and said exactly what I was thinking. Well,
what, you wanted to jinx him?
No. I'm saying John Tomac knew. He's yeah, we said if it was there, let's go for it. But if it's not, a 5th, a 6th, or 7th, whatever is perfectly fine, and we're just going to wrap this thing up in Denver. John did jinx it, though.
You think he jinxed
Josh, roll the clip. Roll the clip.
It's going to be special to get it in Colorado, so we'll go one more week.
He said it's going to be special in Colorado to get it.
It will be.
He didn't say it could be special or it would be special.
Well,
he said it's going to be. All I'm saying is it's not over till the fat lady
just
sings.
being confident, yeah, but
okay.
What do you guys think? So Robert Ratliff, he commented and said he thought the pass was dirty, but only clean because Tomac saw it coming.
What? No. Anderson didn't even make contact. If Anderson wanted that pass to be dirty, he could have come in and tried to take Tomac's front tire out, whatever, put it try and run him really high up in that berm.
He gave him plenty of room in my mind.
There's nothing wrong with that pass, in my opinion. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so for Tomac, I just think, you know what? And John said it. He's If the win is there, go for it. And Tomac was going for it.
Started second
He was
place.
trying to pass Webb.
Yeah.
And then Anderson got him. And at that point, the win is no longer there if you're Tomac. Like, the win is gone. Anderson's out front, right around in 5th, 7th place. And just know that, like, whatever, I tried. Let's go back to Denver next week
I
and
fully
freaking
agree.
wrap this thing
it's
up.
not going to hurt him or anyone on the team's feelings to win in Denver.
No,
You know,
Denver's loving it.
Exactly.
I guarantee you the people that had tickets to Denver
Oh, they're
were
pumped.
not happy when Tomac was in second place ahead of Anderson.
Yeah. They are now, though.
They are now.
They are now.
But I bet they weren't happy.
It's going to be a loud one in there.
Who's
dude.
going to be at Denver? But it's kind of a Cinderella thing. Tomac's having the best year he's ever had. He's on the new bike. And where is he going to most likely wrap this championship
Yeah,
up?
that's pretty cool, dude.
In the home state of Denver.
It's loud enough for him when he's not pretty much locking down the championship. I can only imagine this week.
Oodles of time.
It's
I
going to be a
know.
loud one, dude.
Well,
and
dude.
another day race, too. I like the day races.
Is it a day race? Is the Denver Stadium? Oh, that's outdoors, huh?
I think it's Mile High, yeah.
Yeah.
Those horses play.
It's just a bummer because day races. Look, what do you guys think? Comment. Well, where are we at on the poll? Was it a weirdo race? 83% say playing it safe.
Yeah, please playing it safe.
Okay, I am all for the day races just because I like being done watching racing at 6 o'clock. I won't complain about that.
Yeah.
But if you're at a race, like when I was in Atlanta, it just does not feel the same.
Fireworks don't look as good.
If it's an indoor
the music don't
stadium
bump
and you
as
can,
loud.
yeah, if it's an indoor stadium and you can get it dark to get the show,
I like the
and all
night shows,
that.
too. I do.
yeah. But I'm
But
just saying,
what
like,
I don't like is when you leave. I mean, Salt Lake's going to be a night show,
Yeah.
8 p.m. Mountain. Then it'll get over at 11.
oh, I know.
Then you
But-
got kids you got to pack out of there and drive.
Dude, I
and
know.
it's-
All I'm just saying is, like, Tomac is, like I said, most likely going to win this title, and it's just not going to have the same vibe or feel because it's the day. Like,
It's
you're not
true.
going to see the fireworks, but it'll still be good. He'll have plenty of time to go get ready, but he's a family man now. Does he even go out?
I would doubt it.
Probably not.
You got suntan, baby.
That's right. Tomac has to finish 13th or better to lock this thing up, and Anderson has to win.
Yeah,
So it's all but over.
yeah. I'm not too worried about him. We're worried for him.
Okay.
So yeah, see,
Interesting.
East Coasters are loving it, dude.
I know.
The day races.
So the poll is in. 82% say it was just him playing
I
it safe.
fully agree, dude.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing to push for. Weirdo race would be Cooper Webb, who
Yeah.
didn't stall his bike and just kind of dropped back, and I don't really know why that happened.
He still passed Tomac though. Still got past him.
Here's the
I
real
didn't think
question.
that would happen.
Who thinks Tomac, okay, so after this race, Tomac gets 7th. Let's say we go to Denver, replay this whole scenario all over again. Does Tomac push to get back up there, or does he do what he does and just, cruise around to 6th, 7th place? I mean, it'd be sick to go out winning to win the
Yeah.
title.
I don't know, dude.
What do you
I honestly don't know.
It's going to be really difficult. Where do you put Tomac? Where are you guys going to put Tomac in your top 5 this weekend, if at all?
Oh, he's gonna be in the top 5.
Do you think?
I mean, with the weathered field, Webb fading, I mean, it's going to take a lot for him to not be in the top 5 again, I think.
I don't know. What's the weather looking like in Denver? Does anybody check that? I don't know. I just feel like, if Anderson, tries to, race him hard and dirty, aggressive, it's like, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but
Cloudy, 65.
okay.
Might be a little chilly.
Yeah, it would be middle of the day. It won't be dark, so that's really going to help out. But 65 honestly is probably ideal.
Yeah.
Anderson, though, that has that whole altitude sickness thing. Think that
He
could come back?
claims, but he always does good in Salt Lake.
Well, dude, no. Remember that one race, Salt Lake, he literally had to leave.
Well, he leaves after, but he usually does well in the race.
He's pulled off before during a race, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen him not do the post-race, the press conference.
He's out. He flies in.
was on
He
the podium.
flies in on race day as close to the actual gate drop as he can, or just to make it in time for practice. All right. Okay.
I now want to dig it up.
When Tomac won in Salt Lake, he played it safe. He finished out of the top 5. Yes, he did. But that was also the last race of the year where there was a lot more on the line. He didn't have
His first championship.
Yeah, he didn't have a 1.5 race lead at that point. So I feel like it's going to be much different going into Denver.
I think
But
so, too.
we'll see.
I mean, winning it in Salt Lake's cool, but also winning it in your hometown state.
That's true. Anderson is back in New Mexico at high elevation. All right, I don't know.
I
I'm
just-
like
I don't
right
think it
now, dude.
affects
I'm
him.
struggling a little bit.
Look at 92% so far have Tomac finishing in their top 5.
I will.
You going to?
I mean, I don't think I've ever had a round with him not in there in years. So,
he is a champ.
dude, you look at Salt Lake in 2020 when we had to do the residency. Anderson, altitude sickness, finished 4th, 3rd, 7th, 22nd, 5th, and 2nd. So not bad.
No.
I don't think it affects him as much as he says it does. Maybe he throws it out there to mess with them. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
But he does well, and he did good even when we had the outdoor race here too. So
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, that being said, those are really the major talking points. Oh, Jett Lawrence.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, the kid's for real. Held it together. He just won an outdoor title last year. He just won a Supercross title. He was dominant. To win a 250 Supercross title when you only have half the races and to do it a round early, that just means your competition was just...
I mean, I always go for the underdogs, so I'm not always going for him.
I'm bummed that Faulkner and him got together in Faulkner Crash.
That would have been an awesome series.
And
yeah.
McAdoo. Yeah.
But I've tried to like coach myself into not cheering for him just because I like the long shots, but it's too hard, dude. He's a likable guy. It's too hard to not like him and cheer for him.
I played golf with him and his brother in Oregon and their dad.
Yep.
Cool family.
He just keeps it low, dude.
Okay.
I think because the championship was on the line, that also kind of impacted not having commentary. Like, it was still cool, but like I feel like for that race, you wanted to hear
Yeah, maybe.
kind of that whole deal because there was a lot on the line.
I'd love to see Jett on a 450. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be 19 next year. I think Jett's plan is to.
He's a good dude.
He is a good dude. I don't know if Jett's gonna. Does he step up to 450s next year?
If I was him, I wouldn't.
The rumor mill that has been going around is that Kenny is lining up for outdoors, and then he is supposedly working on like a Supercross only deal for Honda. 2023.
I'd be fine with that.
So maybe Jett goes pro, jumps up to 450s for outdoors next year because they won't have Kenny if that's the case.
I mean, I'm not
and then he
an
stays
expert
on the big bike after
on
that.
all that, on how that all works. But if I was him, I would want to rack up as much championships in the 250s as I could until they force you to move up. So that's just my opinion.
Jett will defend next year. But then I'm saying I think
After
next
that,
year
I think
next year outdoors he goes up to the big bikes.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see.
Okay.
No doubt.
Interesting. All right. Well, Josh, did you look at the memes? Did we have any other good memes this week? We got some memes.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I haven't even looked at him yet.
I was memeing.
I was so busy yesterday.
That was me, dude.
The crew gathering
This is Christian.
This was me a couple years ago.
after sending a hard Friday night.
We're like almost 2 years without alcohol.
Look at you go, dude.
So that was, I felt that one.
I need to rewatch that show. It's so good. Foxborough Supercross 2022. Was that the
It's at
moon?
the moon dirt.
The moon dirt.
Yeah, that was funny.
It is pretty bad. Like that track did not look at any fun at all to ride on. Okay, and what's crazy is not many guys were wearing handguards.
No.
With how many rocks are there?
We thought with Barsha having him on, it'd help him a little more.
Top 5. I don't even think that's a question anymore. You got to put both those in your top 5 no matter what. Even Marv. When it's another early day race.
Dude, it comes up quick, especially when we're used to those late races, man.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone who's married, we've all been there.
Oh, my gosh.
She loves to show off her score.
I
and
can't
rub
get
it
my
in
wife to
face.
play, but it's probably a good thing.
Oh,
I don't want to be in your shoes.
She'd be winning, I guarantee it. The wives are good. This one was funny, too.
Yeah, SoCal Rednecks. He was on point with the memes this week. A lot of these are his.
No more racing commentary. They are pretty good. Hey, Jett, look.
This is pretty cool.
Did he get the tickets, too?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
sweet.
Booyah.
There you go. I saw a lot of people tagging us and stuff that got free tickets. They're
Dude,
enjoying it.
Yeah, see, they're for real.
Mm-hmm.
They always have people in like our YouTube giveaways who are like, wow, nobody ever wins these things.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. That's why if you win a prize, tickets, whatever, do what
Press
they're doing right here.
Foxborough,
Send us a picture.
Privateers. Why did they not let any of them on the track?
I guess so. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, just the idea of it.
Like little rascals to me.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is me every round, dude. There was one Dr. JB had to tell me, put your phone down, go walk away.
I
dude.
remember that.
Just walk away.
I remember that.
And I took that advice.
Hearing only bikes. Yeah. I like that, dude.
She's jamming.
I did like that. It was good. Tomac is in the back all serious. Oh, geez.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, keep them coming. Maybe we'll do, I'm out of jerseys, but maybe we'll do another giveaway for the last round.
Yeah. Be cool to
Something like
get some plates and maybe we
Yeah,
can go get
have we checked on the Wacko Zacko group in the Trey Canards and the Trainiacs? Because we've got those jerseys that we're still going to give away. I wonder how those groups are looking right now.
Those are heating up. We got prizes for the top overall group this season too.
McDillon is leading the Trainiacs, and he's 153rd overall. And Trokey,
he could double up with the grand
he's
prize
only
and
19
that jersey.
Yeah, he's only 19 points behind for that jersey.
We all know the jerseys. I mean, it's up there with those grand prizes, honestly.
Hey, don't be honest here. How many fake accounts did you make to try and win that jersey?
Me?
Yeah.
But
You
it
are
would've
the
been-
fanboy.
Would've been good, huh? Dude,
Yeah.
anything for a trade jersey.
I know you would. All right. Well, that being said, those are all the talking points. Is there anything else we talk about that we haven't mentioned?
I think we got it. Jay San, are you coming up? I swear I ran into him one year.
If
Up
we go out
here
there,
in
let's do
Salt
breakfast
Lake.
at Utah. Jason, I would love to, but I will have family in town, so I will be out of commission in the morning. But we'll be at the races all day long. Are you
should be,
coming?
yeah, I
Yeah,
should
you
be.
coming? Okay.
Looking like it.
Oh, let's see. I mean, y'all year, I can say he's kept it classy with the takeouts on Roxon and Mookie. Who's that? Anderson? Is AP? AP's not done for the year. He's back on the bike. AP is going to be there for outdoors, so he's getting ready for that.
I hope he comes back for a race or two, but I don't know the condition on his wrist.
Will Miller thinks Anderson's going to give Tomac the win. No way.
I don't think he's going to give it to him.
Not when there's those guys get so much money for a first place and bonuses. I mean, I ain't going to give that up.
I do remember that one year Tomac got in front of Dungy in the finale and just blocked him and held him up. All
Yeah.
that. Remember that?
Uber Flex, I don't think his fire went anywhere because Mookie's been solid top 5 all year long. He just hasn't taken that one extra step.
It seemed like that one hard crash he had like 3 or 4 rounds ago, and then his knee tweak.
Yeah, but he got 4th. I mean, he still backed it up with a good
But
ride.
it seems like he's kind of taken a couple steps back since then.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably got something lingering too.
But 2 rounds to go, I'm sure he wants to put on the podium.
Well, and he hasn't gotten any good starts though either.
Yeah, recently they haven't been as good. Yeah, it's crazy how momentum can just totally shift.
Yep.
Because before it was like he was ripping off great starts. Interesting. All right, well, we are headed to Denver, Colorado, the Mile High Stadium this weekend. Tomac 43 points up. Should wrap this thing up, so I'll be watching. I'm not announcing any races this weekend, so I'll be able to watch them on the real TV this time.
Oh yeah, I stay home. I barbecue. I do it up right.
Ooh,
But
that sound good.
we need to make sure you get your picks in early, everybody, because it's another early race, like we said before.
All
Use
right.
that calendar reminder. Get in there, and then what weekly prizes do we got?
We got a Shoei VFX Evo helmet for first.
$700 helmet.
I know, they're nice.
Crazy.
I do. Those Japanese they know how to make some nice helmets. All right, Fastway Air EXT motorcycle foot peg kit, Bridgestone Battlecross tires, FXR Clutch Pro combo, Rhino Power prize pack. You get all their sports nutrition stuff and some sports bottles, all the good stuff. 6th place, get Scotia Power Up, portable jump starter and boom bottle. 7th place, you get some Scott Prospect goggles and some tear-offs and a goggle case. That's a good one. 8th place, Fox View 1 helmet. 9th, Fly Racing Stay Fly casual package. You get some t-shirts, a hoodie, and a hat. 10th place, you get a $150 Cherry spending spree. Replace some of those plastics that are worn out, that are all bent up. We know you need them. And then, of course, 90 RockyMountainATVMC.com $10 gift cards.
Yep. Matthew just hooked up fast. It's 13th. Tomac's got to take to lock it down. So
Okay, 13th.
then we got the grand prizes up for grabs still. First place is going to take a brand new KTM 450 SXF race prepped. 2nd place, KTM 250 SX 2-stroke race prepped. 3rd place, Dunlop MX33 tires for a year. 4th place, $3,000 Rocky Mountain ATVMC spending spree. 5th place, Alpine Stars Gear Casual spending spree. 6th place, Motion Pro Tools and accessories. 7th place, a $1,500 Fly Racing Gear package. 8th place, a Stay6 Stability Cycle and accessories for your little ones. 9th place, the new Supercross 5 video game, console, and TV. And 10th place, Oakley $1,000 spending spree. So can't wait to get calling those winners, dude. That's the best part of the whole season, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is
Talking to how excited they are. And
then we bring them out here, show them the bikes, do the whole giveaway.
I just have a feeling it's going to be the year of the wife. watch 5 out of the 10 are going to be wives this year.
That's
we haven't had a girl win a bike in a long time.
When was the last time? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I think 4 or 5 years ago. It's been
There
a
was
while.
the girl that came out with her boyfriend, but I can't remember her name. I think it was Crystal or something like that.
Yeah,
No, the last winner. She was in Canada.
Oh,
she
yeah,
zoomed in.
Cynthia.
It was the wife.
Cynthia one, yep.
Yeah, they phoned
So-
in from Canada.
I'm going to say, dude, women might sweep the bikes this year.
All right, I like it.
I won't be surprised.
Well, that being said, remember the link to the Discord where you want to submit all the memes. That's where Dr. JB hooks it up with stats. That's where we're chatting throughout the race day. So link to that is in the description of this video. Remember, we're giving away those 20 tickets to Salt Lake. So comment in the comment section below after this is over. Tell us how many tickets you would need if you can make it to the races. What else?
And then just remember, you're going to drop around if you've been playing all season. So
That's right.
get the word out to your group, all that. We'll have a real idea who's going to have a good shot at those bikes after this round, I think.
Not looking good for Kenny.
Just had to throw that in there, Prowse. All right. Well, anyway, with that being said, yes, remember, we're going to be back here on Thursday, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time live. We're going to be going over stats to try and help you guys make your picks for this coming Saturday. And, yeah.
Hopefully we'll pull out a big round, dude, before it's over. I need it.
You do need it.
I'm not giving up
your
yet.
butt 2 years in a row.
I'm not giving up yet.
All right. Well, look, everybody, thank you so much for checking in. We've had a blast today. So, yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday.